Good evening, folks. Chris in Central Pennsylvania. I'm back once again. I wasn't planning on doing a video today, even though there's big breaking news out of Guadalajara in Mexico, where a criminal gang has attacked the airport and reportedly taking Americans hostages throughout Mexico. I wasn't going to do any videos, but then I received a WhatsApp message which gave me a link to a Facebook group. And I ignore Facebook groups for the most part, and this is why. Let me read this message to you, and I'll talk to you about this message. Now, I've told you from the outset that there are ungrateful people, that there are privileged people who have attitudes, and there are verreisd leugners and betreugners in your midst in South Africa. And they keep popping up at every turn. The latest is what I'm going to read you now. Now, I don't know who the post is from because it's on Facebook and was posted by, I presume, an admin in a group which I won't mention. Now, I've posted a response, and I have to join the group in order to have my comment posted. If I'm not allowed to post it and they block me, then I will expose who the group is. So I don't want to embarrass them without any reason because maybe they're legitimate. But if they block me, it'll prove that they're not legitimate. They've already blocked Carl van Blerk, the owner and founder of Food Socks and the charity that donates food to South Africans. And this is the message that was asked to be posted in the Facebook group. An applicant asked me to post this on their behalf. Verbatim. I feel so deeply heartbroken and let down right now. We have been granted refugee status through the program, and in our hope of a fresh start, we sold our cars, left our jobs, bid farewell to our loved ones, and held tickets for our journey to the United States next week. Well, you don't hold tickets. They're electronic, but okay. But then, out of nowhere, those tickets were canceled yesterday. No reason given, no rescheduled date, just silence. Now we are stuck in this uncertain space with no place to turn, while our family and friends still believe we are on our way. Well, then why haven't you told them you're not on your way? The support they suggested? Meal kits from Food Sock. It is the kind of thing that feels so inadequate, like adding water to soy-based food, that I would not even give to a pet. We are asked to make do with this while we wait endlessly in limbo. This whole experience strips away our sense of worth and respect. We placed our faith in a system, uprooted everything we knew, and now face this reality. It pains me that those promoting these kits as help seem to overlook how it wounds people who have already endured so much loss. We are innocent victims, reduced to feeling like we must beg, all while a multi-level marketing pyramid scheme profits off our desperation. These companies act like scavengers, preying on the poor and vulnerable to build their wealth. I'm reaching out here in search of genuine answers and a way to restore our dignity. If anyone understands or can offer insight, please share your thoughts and kindness. And it's got 54 likes and crying and hearts, 183 comments and 6 shares. Multi-level marketing pyramid scheme. What the hell are you talking about? This is either a troll or an ungrateful or dishonest person. In response to that post on Facebook, I wrote the following, and I'll read their comment and then my responses. The support they suggested, meal kits from Food Sock. It's the kind of thing that feels so inadequate, like adding water to soy-based food that I would not even give to a pet. My response. First, who are they? I offer to get people food free of charge. If you're not interested and prefer to burn through your cash reserves, that's your personal choice. Second, insulting a private company that gives you free, nutritious food at no expense to someone who claims to be in desperate straits, that's not only rude, it's stupid. Not only is the food free, you don't even pay for the shipping. It's delivered to you. You don't even have to risk your life going out to get it. Third, the level of ingratitude here leaves one gobsmacked. And fourth, feel free to wallow in your tears at your pity party. We tried to lend help, and you piss in our cornflakes with your disrespectful, rude, arrogant, privileged attitude. And it continues. We are asked to make do with this while we wait endlessly in limbo. This whole experience strips away our sense of worth and respect. No one told you to wait endlessly in limbo. If you were genuinely a person whose flight was canceled, you received a message from USCIS, and it told you that flights are canceled from February 23rd through March 9th. That's not endlessly. That's 3 weeks. Not even 3 weeks. This whole experience strips away our sense of worth and respect. My response? Then move on. Clearly, you are not grateful for the free opportunity to come to America, something that many people pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to achieve. We placed our faith in a system, uprooting everything we knew, and now face this reality. Well, then stay in South Africa. If you have more confidence in the system in South Africa, then stay there. 3 weeks, and this is your response. It pains me that those promoting these kits as help seem to overlook how it wounds people who have already endured so much loss. No one's promoting anything. If you don't want free food, then move on. Promoting these kits. No one's promoting jack shit, you ingrate. This was offered free of charge to people who need help because they've been stranded. And this ungrateful, slimy, smarky comment. We are innocent families, reduced to feeling like we must beg, all while a multi-level marketing pyramid scheme profits from our desperation. These companies act like scavengers, preying on the poor and vulnerable to build their wealth. Now, you're a shameful liar. No one asked you to pay for anything. You're lying. And while you're at it, you're committing a criminal act. Accusing food socks who offer to provide food at no charge and 15,000 Rand of cost without ever asking for a penny. And then I help raise money independently and get donations for them to pay for the food. They didn't ask for anything from you. I didn't ask for anything from you. There's no multi-level pyramid scheme. There's a multi-level bullshit in this Facebook post. And this is why I tell you to stay out of Facebook, folks, and out of WhatsApp groups, because these Ferrayas, these liars, these lügners, these betrügners, if this is a real family and this is how they respond, then they can stay in South Africa. We don't need this whiny crybaby nonsense coming to America. This is ridiculous. This is your response to the generosity and the human spirit of people giving you help, offering you free assistance, offering you free food, offering to help you find accommodation. This is how you respond to it? By denigrating the company that provides the food free of charge and free of shipping, delivered to your worthless, sorry, ungrateful bottom? You're a shameful liar. I'm reaching out here in search of genuine answers and a way to restore our dignity. If anyone understands or can offer insight, please share your insights, thoughts, and kindness. You have no dignity. None whatsoever, to insult the very people who offer help for people in need. You post lies in a closed Facebook group to distort the story and mislead people. And that's why I'm making this video, because these groups are toxic. They're dangerous. They're full of ferrayas and lügners and betrügners who mislead people. The refugee program has been placed on pause. The U.S. government has not given a reason. They've told the people whose flights were canceled, flights will be canceled from the 23rd of February till the 9th of March. That's not endless limbo. That's not indefinite. You were told what happened. The level of ingratitude and expectation and entitlement here is shocking. I question whether this is even a legitimate person or just a ferraya trying to upset the marketplace. If you're a real family and that's how you really feel, you wouldn't eat food socks because you wouldn't feed it to a dog. What the hell do you feed your dog? Filet mignon? It's nutritious food. And if you don't want it, foot sec, move on. But don't go and denigrate and attack a company that's offered free food for people because your sensitivities are offended. Again, I question whether this post on Facebook is even by a legitimate person or just another ferraya. And that's why you should avoid these groups. Now, I have not mentioned the group. I have screenshots. I know who they are. I can tell you who they are. I won't do that. I'll give them a chance to let my comment be posted and let me join the group. If they don't, well, then we'll see. And then I'll mention who they are. All right? Because they've already blocked Carl van Blerk after his company was insulted by this group. These are the hazards of social media, folks. Shameful people running their mouths. Food Socks came to mind for me when I found out, and I did an interview with him in September, that they have a charity that provides food to people who are in need. I've talked to many people who've eaten their food. They say it's wonderful. But this person, who obviously has never had the food, chooses to attack the company and call them a pyramid scheme. What pyramid scheme are they talking about? The refugee program? There's no pyramid scheme. You didn't pay jack shit for that program. So there's no pyramid. No one's profiting off you. You are trying to leech and profit off of people's sympathy and seek attention. That's what that post is all about. Will feelings be hurt from this video? Probably. But I don't care, because if this hurts your feelings, you're not for real. You're not genuine. You're not legitimate. Real people are understanding. Real people don't whine. Real people ask questions instead of attacking people who offer them things for free. You don't like it, move on. Simple as that. What say you, South Africa? Zanzi. Cheers.